am going to paint this base of a dresser, a really small dresser obviously, live while I'm going to answer questions again. And in this little live, we're going to use paint that I accidentally bought. I'll show you. So I know that it obviously says chalkboard paint, but for some reason when I was in the store, I didn't see that. I was looking for just normal black paint, and I was probably there for a while trying to figure out like what kind of black I want or if I even want to use black. But eventually I got sick of myself from deciding, and so I just went and grabbed a black, and I grabbed chalkboard paint. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to use this not as chalkboard paint, but just as black paint to finish this dresser. I put on my Instagram account what color you guys thought, and a lot of you want like yellow and creams or like this like beige colors. All good choices. I was just really curious to see what people like want to see. We are going to go with a very neutral basic black paint. And then the hardware I got for this piece is really, really cute, but I'm not going to be showing you guys in the live. You're going to have to watch the video once I post it to find out those. They're kind of expensive, but I'm really excited about those little hardware pieces I got. Because the previous hardware, let me go get it. The previous hardware looked like this. I'm pretty sure they're just wood knobs that were painted the same as this. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but previously this dresser was like a pale yellow, which actually would be really cute for like a little kid's room. So, but anyways, let's start painting. I've already pre-sanded this and wiped it down. And if you're curious like what you should sand with if you're going to paint a piece of furniture, I usually use anywhere from like 100 grit to 150 grit sandpaper just to like really scuff it up and like get it prepped for painting. And then I go in and take just like basic water and a rag and wipe it all down to get all the dust off before you paint. And this chalkboard paint that I'm using kind of goes on really funny. It's kind of like a thick-ish jelly paint almost. So I'm definitely gonna have to do like multiple layers. And I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but when you look in the can, yeah, you can't tell. It's like very blue, like a dark navy blue. And when I first opened it, I was like really confused. I think my dad might be home. But I was really confused because it was navy blue, but when it dries like a matte black color. So you can see that it's super streaky right now. That's why I don't know if it's because it's chalkboard paint or if it's because of the brush, because it's not a very expensive brush. But usually the second or maybe sometimes the third layer will make all the streaks go away. Hey. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. It's like a super, super nice day out. I would have the shop door open, but it's like after school hours, so a lot of the neighbor kids will be running around and screaming. And sometimes the wind can get really loud, so I shut the garage door. But it's super nice out. I'm sure I'm gonna have plenty of chalkboard paint left over after this. So I'm gonna have to find another project I can use it on. But it is such a weird paint. Like, I wish I could show you how much it like is more like jelly than it is like paint. I think this is like one of my first pieces, not the very first obviously, but one of my first pieces that I'm painting everything, because I usually try to do like some kind of paint and wood combination, but this is not even real wood. This is just kind of like, I think they call it MDF. Don't know if that's right, but some kind of like fake stuff. And it was already previously painted twice. Like I mentioned earlier, this dresser used to be like a pale yellow, and then it was painted white, and now I'm painting it black. Oh, I hope I don't get... I'm really bad at getting paint on my hands and then touching my face. And I have something I need to go do tonight, so I can't be super messy. In other exciting news, yesterday, I won a few things on an auction. When I say win, you don't like get it free, you bid on it and you win the bid. But I got some like side tables, some lamps, and some stools for like super cheap on a St. Charles auction, I think. I've been kind of looking into a lot of online auctions. It's a lot easier and a lot less gas money than going around to big thrift stores or garage sales, which I still do that. But it's just so nice to have online auctions. And then they have, I'm so thankful that the St. Charles one has pickup like after work hours and on Saturday. So you don't have to like take off work to go get it, or for me, I would have to like push work off to go get it. So that's super nice. I'm so thankful that there's some auctions that let you pick it up after hours. The golden hardware I won't show on this live, but I'm going to make a full like start to finish video of this dresser, and I'll obviously show you guys and reveal the end product in that video. Probably will be posted tomorrow or Saturday. Depends on when I have time. I'm so busy lately that I'm surprised I even have time to do furniture, but thankfully I found time today. So again, if you're just popping on, I'm using chalkboard paint because I accidentally bought it on this dresser. Ooh, I shouldn't grab that. I also would probably recommend, if you're gonna paint furniture and you have big spaces like this, a roller, like a roller instead of a paintbrush, does a lot better, and it has a little less streakiness to it. I mean, you can obviously get rid of the streakiness eventually with a paintbrush, but the roller goes on a lot nicer. I just don't have any currently, and I don't have time to go to the store to get any. too, I don't think I've told YouTube this yet. I've only said it on Instagram and Facebook. But I am going to have a little spot, like a vendor booth kind of, in an antique mall in Stewartville, Minnesota. Like I got a little section to sell my furniture in. That's so exciting. And then that's also the same place that in May I'll be having a vendor show. So I have a lot of work. I need to get a lot of furniture done and set up, because then I can have furniture in the shop as well as at my booth outside during the vendor show. So yeah, I gotta get going on stuff. Yes, it's gonna be completely black. The drawers are black, the base is black. Besides the handles, they're gonna be not gold, but they're like brass. It's kind of that mix of like really modern with the black, mixed with like the vintage hardware. All I have left is to do the top for the first layer, and then I gotta make sure everything's completely dry, and I'll do the second layer. Won't be on the live because it takes a little bit for it to dry. Earlier, like right before I started painting this, I was sanding a vintage mirror so that I can restain it, but my sander battery died, so that's why I moved on to painting. Died as in like I just need to recharge it. It's not like broken. Okay. So I finished the top. Everything is streaky. Oh, my dad's home. Let's wait for him so you guys can say hi. Hey Dad, come say hi on my live. Yep.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, that was really loud. So I'm done painting. I gotta let it dry, and then I'm gonna do a second layer. Hopefully the second layer will be enough, but if not, I have plenty of chalkboard paint to do a third layer. Again, I'm going to reveal the hardware that's like super cute, and I love it so much. I'm gonna reveal that in the video that I'm gonna do, hopefully posting tomorrow, but maybe Saturday, once this is all finished. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Sorry for the awkward outro.